Maybe I'll do a big man and see if I can make a Joel Embiid comp. That would be pretty cool as well, so we'll see.
I like that. Well, for all you fans, when you get out there, good luck guarding him in my career mode. Tyrese, thanks so much for joining us here. Looking forward to seeing you in the story mode this year.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me. Hey, fans, good luck at guarding me out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, we'll see what y'all can do.
He cooked me too much in my career mode. Too much.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Buzelis out there with Walker Kessler. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, they've got Lowry Markkanen. George is out there with Bailey. And it's Mobo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Mobo. Good on the triple.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
That's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
He hits the second from the line. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Here's Markkanen. The second effort, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back. Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Outside, White. Out left to the wing. Buzelis, no one around him. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the basket by Bailey.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
White the pass to Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Markkanen kicks to George. Pass to Bailey. Here's Mobo, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mobo's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's White missing. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Here's McDaniels. That 3 off the mark.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Mobo can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And it's White missing. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Hendricks. Buzelis grabs the board. Here's Edwards, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team
We've
foul.
seen this before, folks. Anthony Edwards takes it right at the defense, and they have to get physical with him.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Mobo gets the basket.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. McDaniels outside. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Utah has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Hendricks. And it's sent back by Kessler. Fast break, here they come. Outside Edwards. The offensive rebound. And Kessler throws it down.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Now, Wade first round pick Doris back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And here's George. No scoring in this one. Pass to Mobo. Clock at 6. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Markkanen against Reed. Here's Hendricks. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by George.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's White. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Tries again. And it's finished off by McDaniels as he lays it in.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
No good, unable to end this run.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Last year, getting it done. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. outside Markkanen. And they recover it. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
And the Jazz with some changes. Vukcevic is checked in. And it's Filipowski in for Lauri Markkanen. Bailey with a wide open look. No good on the quick three. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Reed. Latrey. And the three ball is good. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Utah calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Pass to Filipowski. Now Bailey. Here's Vukcevic. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Right wing. Here's Collier. Pass to Ware for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you don't want to give up that kind of... Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Minnesota, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Filipowski. Can't get it to fall. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Collier. Inside, here's Ware. Count it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, Filipowski. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Reed misses. Jazz trail by 4. He's defended by Ware. Pass to Vukcevic. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Here's Collier. Down low. Here's Ware. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Vukcevic. Scoreless thus far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't
2
go
minutes
in.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Reed. Here's Ware. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bailey. Here's Vukcevic. Guarded by Reed. Here's Filipowski. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Collier. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Isaiah Collier. 2 shots.
Good on both. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Thibault kicks to Richard. Here's Reed. They grab their own miss. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Bailey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency. Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
There's the drive, and that one drops. 8 points for Ace Bailey.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Ware. The 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ware's got 7 points.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Count the basket.
Wow, man, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
We've got Bailey, and it's George in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
He's got 7.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's George. Yep, that one goes in there.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
Outside, Edwards. Right the pass to McDaniels. Over Bailey. And too long on the shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Baylor.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first. Minnesota making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him.
Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Jazz trail by 8. Pass to George. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's in there. 13. And so White will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels left side. This one for 3. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Here's Mobo over Buzelis. Mobo can't hit. White against George. Pass to Kessler. Outside White. Now Edwards. There's the 3. Hendricks pulls it in.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Jazz trail by 4. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's George.
Jazz foul. Mobo. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Timberwolves leading by 4. White the pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. Hendricks pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the paint. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to George. Shoots over White. And it's sent back by White. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Edwards kicks to White. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Kessler. No good. Jazz trail by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. George passes to Hendricks. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Hendricks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
To the middle. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Now George. There's the lob to Markkanen.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams. And he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
White against George. The Jazz working the ball around now. Outside, Markkanen. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
George against White. from past the arc. Utah getting another chance here, and it's good. 2 points. Lobo's got 10 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
It's Edwards on the wing. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
It's stolen by White. George against Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
And the Jazz call time here. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
A different look for Utah. Vukcevic is checked in, and Filipowski has subbed in for Markkanen. Pass to Vukcevic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Fade away. Collier. That's good. 6 points for him.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Vukcevic. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
To the left side wing. To the left wing. Here's Reed. A rebound by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Pass to Vukcevic. Unable to get that one. Reed with the defensive effort. Now Buzelis. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And the Jazz making a change here. Bailey's checked in. Here's Bailey. He's got 10. It's stolen by Thybulle. Rebound, Utah. Always excited for starting out the new season right, and they find themselves playing against Minnesota.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bailey.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Collier. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Thybulle for 3. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ware's checked in.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Jazz have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
At the line for you.
Minnesota in the lead. That's tipped. It's stolen by Bailey. Got a hand on it. Here's Richard. And just miss after miss right now.
That's an example of good offense, but better defense.
to Vukcevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vukcevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
1:14 left in the first half. Outside, Reed. Feibel for three. Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Vukcevic. Defended by Feibel. And there's the basket. Whistle blow. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
4th team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Collier, and nothing is falling for him right now. Jazz leading by 3. Over to the wing. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Jazz.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
Pass to Ware. Rebound, Utah.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
So the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. Utah the rebound. Shot's good by Filipowski. Here's Collier. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. That about wraps it up.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Walker Kessler is out there with Buzelis. And it's White in at the 5.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
It's White on the wing. Defended by George. Launches it. Shot by McDaniels. No good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Free throw line jump shot. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Good on the bucket. Bailey's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Back to George. There's the triple. Minnesota with the rebound. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Edwards.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. George passes to Filipowski. Down low. Here's Mobo. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Right the pass to Kessler. And the shot is good. Kessler's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mobo. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Outside, Markkanen. 13 feet away. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
George in the post. Wide on.
Name a type of shot. Deontay George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And George drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Utah calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Pass to George. Here's Mobo. He's covered by Kessler. Kessler with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Boy, defense is no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. Driving inside. Kessler with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Edwards can't hit.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Pass to Bailey. And here is Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got double-digit rebound.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! Wow. How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Mobo. Here's Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
And he He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. It's stolen. Fires from 14. Rebound, Minnesota. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Edwards. McDaniels outside. Fires from deep. Mobo with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Looking at the numbers for Anthony Edwards, great showing for him last season. Last year, checking in at about 33 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Khalil Ware's checked in for the Timberwolves. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Edwards. And he makes the first.
Well, Keontae George, guys, a talented backcourt guy. He can create off the dribble. He can make snappy passes. Everything you want in a combo guard.
And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Minnesota calls timeout. Jazz making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Kenrich Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Monks subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And let's go courtside. Here's some news on Anthony Edwards. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer from Minnesota provided some information. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve, and right now he has lost all range of motion in his arm. It's one of those cases where when your team really needs you, this is the kind of injury that sometimes takes a back seat. He's going to give it a go.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, and that's huge. Obviously, things not bad enough that it's going to be a long-term absence. His return to the floor we expect sooner rather than later. That's huge for this group. Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And White kicks to Williams. Misses the 3.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 8 points.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Mobo can't hit.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
The kick out to Williams. Offline with his 3.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
White the pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bailey with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Pass to Bailey. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. He gets that one. He's got 6. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And the Timberwolves call time. Now is Reed. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Monk. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. Now here's Thybulle. Back to Reed. Shoots from the high post. That one a little long.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's good.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Now here's White. He has 5. Inside, Ware. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
13. Second personal foul.
Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Detroit Pistons.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Utah. Knocks it loose and stolen by White. Ahead, here's McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Pass to Vukcevic.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And foul on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have decided to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Jazz with possession here. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. That one's not going to go. Minnesota shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Ware kicks to McDaniels. Outside, Reed. Pass to Ware. Lets the 3 fly. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Bailey with the ball. And it's Reed picking him up. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Timberwolves second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Some changes for Minnesota. Okogie's checked in for McDaniel. Monk comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Collier in for Kobe White. Pass to Ware. Here's Bailey. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bailey's got 10 points in just the second half. And here's Reed. Monk right side. Timberwolves passing it around. Offensive rebound. Reed the pass to Okogie. On the wing, Monk. Still scoreless. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
and not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Bailey. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 13.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
It's off. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Bailey. Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then it's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. George against White. There's the lob to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
George passes to Filipowski. George against White. Here's Hendricks. Over Buzelis. And again, it's Utah.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Timberwolves trail by 7. White goes in, and White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. On the 3 off target.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
The Timberwolves have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Mobo. Back to George. Here's Markkanen. From 11 feet away, here's Hendricks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Mobo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
At the top of the key, Buzelis. Edwards looking it over. Going inside. And finished off by Edwards.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Jazz leading by 6. Markkanen passes to George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And not the most common call, you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Hendricks. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And it's White missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Mobo. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Hendricks. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Now here's White. He's guarded closely, and he gets it to go. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds. The Jazz have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. White covering. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Boy, you love to see McDaniels set up a teammate and make the game easy.
Here's Markkanen. Pass to George. It's stolen by Edwards. And here comes White, leading the fast break. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Throws it up high.
Deontay George demonstrating right there he's a team-first guy. Teammate open, put it where it needs to be.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Mobo. Down low. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And Utah again with the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's White. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Pass to Mobo. White covering. Now Markkanen. Over Buzelis. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
White the pass to Kessler. Basket good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
White covering. Outside. George inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
White the pass to Kessler. Buzelis with the ball. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Markkanen. Buzelis' shot is good.
A smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
George in the post. Edwards defended. A nice shot by George. And the Jazz lead by 8. And So White will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he banks in the layup. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to George. Jazz passing it around. Tries it from the top of the key. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's Timberwolves trail by 6.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Bailey is checked in for Utah. White against George. Here's Buzelis, nailed from three-point land. Buzelis has got 7 points for the quarter.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. So it's the Jazz now. 3-point lead. Clock at 6. Here's Hendricks.
Walker Kessler's presence will be felt on the defensive end. Just outstanding work.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Back to George. And the layup is good. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Keontae George steps in a big-time moment. That's a huge basket.
And it's White missing. Jazz leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Right side, George.
2 minutes.
To the right side. Rebound, Minnesota. Left side, Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards loves these moments, and boy, does he deliver.
1:37 left in the fourth. Markkanen down low. Count it, good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Well, Markkanen accepting more and more responsibility over time. Some leadership right there.
Edwards passes to Kessler.
Wow, Walker Kessler with some big-time confidence.
Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Utah, Lauri Markkanen.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Guys, to me here we have a great example of what hard work can accomplish. Lauri Markkanen has made himself into one of the best offensive forces in the game. Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
The Jazz shooting straight 49% from the field. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
And Minnesota has possession. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Kessler throws it down.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Third team foul. At the line for your Jazz, Lauri Markkanen.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Khalil Ware's checked in for Buzelis. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's now take our opportunity to check out our player of the game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. And the Timberwolves call time. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Substitution for Minnesota. Martin's results.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Edwards to tie it up. He's off from 3. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And here's Edwards from the arc. No good. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me and be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. So having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my nigga, and she got a I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut her off, but she started a bigger one. Cut her off with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got software hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the like rock, paper, scissors. I keep the like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke rackets, but no, you did not make the Guinness. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta be a gimmick. And even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know it'll probably be a minute. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. And if it want me, she gotta be attending. If she sending me selfies, it gotta be. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got software hating on this. I'm waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been this.
the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 down. I can conquer any style, victory is in me now. My time is now, who said it was later? It comes natural, I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming, they be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me, you see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them, they a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it, you just lied to the public. I serve a purpose, you nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me, you couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work, he ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause a like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said.
It's been 2 years, and Steven has literally given you boys plenty of time to get your stuff together, because you know what time it is. I think it's Channel 95 season.
Put in the work, they
discredit the work, man, you gotta be kidding me. Only really realize when they treating you lower than 10 keys. Got these strangers, they claiming they kin to me. Now my shoulder be colder than 10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot, but not doing a lot, and they draining your energy? Man, I got them on mute when I talk down. They run the game without a move from the waist down. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Mister, every time you see me, got a new sound. Being lanes in the space for a hot minute. And the scale being off, check the analytics. Real talk, when the game slows down, and they need a new sound. Take a guess who you think did it. Go time, they can see when I lace. I'm the one when they talk about taste. Damn bad out of luck, doing too much. I see the cramp up when they moving my pace. East side got a song to rotate. It's a hit, make my way to home base. Time's up, now you stuck all in a rush. You need to catch up while I set on my case. Talking about run it up. Game time. Run it up. 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 I blame you for letting me in the booth. You know I'm the beast. My pen is ready to. I'm out of the window, hanging out of the coop. Again, concealing all of the proof. Hold on, give me a minute, around it, they gotta choose. If they all are denied, they're certainly gonna lose. Know that I'm working hard, I can't believe that it's news. Baby, I'm from the Vegas, that's in the win or lose. So give me the
When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. So, where you wanna go? It don't really matter, still get you out. Came for a show, I'ma show out. What you heard, what you know about me. Not a thing, been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone, do I cross your mind? Gotta know, these feelings for you I can't control.
Hey, see laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up to stuff, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up to stuff, then that means it's official. Curry the. I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get them, I got them, I tell them, let's get it. Lower East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish them, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on penny. Ultra ground Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my gun. I'm out full of. Get salty, I'm him up. In self-defense cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey yo mama. North Gate, we run this. South Gate, we run this. Lot of them
Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you touch the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove as you rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kind of worth it, fit flicking like a. That means if I burn it, then it better give me. Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never. For real, off rip. That last rap you spit wasn't on. You punching every line and you ain't slick. You don't got a clue what you be talking about. Poke your chest out and you could get. It's hit different when you listening to this in the car. The live is still in this jurisdiction by far. You really gotta see it just to know what you saw. If it's nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies.
It's off. I'm Mr. Too Slivering. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Cost like